According to a report on yahoofinance.com, there's a lot of people speculating that Polkadot could be heading back down to about $3.50, which is the low that we had back in 2020. Is this possible or is this likely? We're going to cover all of that and more in this video. So for a couple of weeks now, we have been talking about the Polkadot price getting down to $6, and it has yet to completely get down that far. The lowest we've actually gotten is closer to about $6.40. So while we haven't quite hit that $6 target just yet, the prediction on the table is could we come all the way down to $3.50, which of course was the low that we set back here after a short little rally in 2020. I'm going to cover a couple of reasons why we could avoid such a low price, but in all reality, I do think there are some signs pointing us that low. Make sure you stick around to find out what those are. So the first thing I want to point out on the bullish side of this whole argument is that we have been in a falling wedge ever since, confidently probably back here in July of 2021, but you could even go so far as to go back to January of 2021. As you can see here with the blue and the red line, we have multiple touches of this level of resistance, multiple touches of this level of support, and as it stands right now, these lines are holding up, heading us right down to a $6 price prediction. Another reason for potential hope for the bulls to be able to regain control on Polkadot and send the price back up is on the weekly chart and the TD sequential, where weeks ago we had this green 9 flash. Yes, the color is red, but this is a reversal to the upside. And then again this week we are flashing yellow once again, which is TD sequential's way of telling us, hey guys, it's time to reverse and go to the upside. While I'm sure you could come up with several other bullish arguments, the last one I'm going to present in this video is that DOT continues to build what we call bullish RSI divergence, where the bottoms of the RSI are continuing to climb up, but in the same time, when we're looking at the candle body closes, they continue to go to the downside when we're looking at bottoms. So this is again another bullish sign that said the market could be sitting in a spot that's a good to buy spot, and then that would cause the price to go up, right? Unfortunately, even though those are good arguments on the chart saying that DOT could go up, there are several that are saying that $3.50 prediction actually could be very viable, and we got to examine why that is. The first thing we have to do is go over and look at the Bitcoin chart. And yes, you might be wondering, Tim, isn't this a DOT video? Why are we looking at the Bitcoin chart? Well, a lot of the crypto market is following Bitcoin almost exactly. And so anytime the Bitcoin chart moves, it has to be taken into consideration when we're trying to estimate what future prices could be in the crypto space. When the bull market comes back, we could talk about a completely different story where the altcoins outpace Bitcoin. But in a bear market, this is the time where Bitcoin gains back dominance, and a lot of times the altcoins go the same direction as Bitcoin and even in a more severe route. So going on the Bitcoin chart, you can see right here, we've talked about this on the show, Coffee and Crypto Live, several times, but there are a lot of people calling potentially for a Bitcoin price all the way down to around $12,500. These yellow lines I have drawn right here are different levels of support that you can see throughout the history of the price, but I want to start just with this level of $12,500 because it is significant. Where is that line coming from? Well, the first place it's coming from is that we are currently at the moment playing out a bear flag on Bitcoin that if it ends up breaking, which it probably will end up doing, that's one thing that puts us all the way down to that level. Another indicator calling for that almost that exact same price is going to the linear chart on Bitcoin, which a lot of traders use, and go to a longer time frame bear flag that we had play out back here in January of this year, 2022. When we go from all-time highs down to those levels and extrapolate that price over, this again will give us that same area of about 12,000, 12,500. So what's the point for this, you might ask? The point is that if Bitcoin were to go that low, it would be going down over 36% from where it is currently sitting today, around 19,800. If we were to go back over to DOT, this is the prediction that it would give us. Let's just start with 36%. First of all, 36% would bring us all the way down to about $4.11, $4.12, $4.11, somewhere in that region. But remember, I talked about the bear market is when Bitcoin gains dominance back from altcoins. It doesn't always match tit for tat. So this scenario is only if DOT followed Bitcoin exactly, but it is a lot more reasonable to think that money could flow out of altcoins a lot faster than Bitcoin. In which case we're talking about 350 being about a 46% dip down, which is not unreasonable. To make things worse for DOT, if we were to come back over here to this bottom we had back in August of 2020 and extrapolate that to all-time high, our Fibonacci retracement actually gives us a level a little lower than 350 right here with 0.786 coming all the way down to $3.14. Now, am I saying it's going to get that low? No, I'm not. But I am saying that there is a target right there of significance significance that if it were to play out, we could see it break through our golden pocket, maybe hesitate around the $6 before following Bitcoin down even lower, down towards that $3.50 level. The reason 350 is more significant than that 314 is because this was the bottom back in 2020 for DOT. And so there are going to be a lot of buyers in the DOT market that are going to see those prices and want to jump on them. I don't want this video to scare you into thinking that DOT is a dead project. Just the opposite. DOT is phenomenal. And in the same article that we talked about over here on Yahoo, not only does it support an argument for a $3.50 mark later this year, it also talks about how DOT can boost over 400 or 600% within the next 2 years. And not only boost that high, but do it quite quickly. To make matters worse for DOT right now, another reason why I think we're definitely at least going to be touching that $6, if not going lower, is that for many weeks now, we have been using the 20-day SMA as a level of resistance. Right here back in April 6th, we broke below this level, and since that day, we have not gotten back above it for long. We've broken through it with some wicks, a couple candle bodies, but then immediately come back down, turning that into resistance, and that line just keeps getting lower and lower and lower towards this $6. The final indicator that I do want to examine here is Lux Algo, where we actually have a take profit on a sell order on the daily chart coming all the way down to 279. Now again, am I thinking it's going to go that low? I don't think it's going to go quite that low. But look at our reversal zones here on Lux Algo. They're putting us in the camp of somewhere between 440 and maybe even as low as that $2.80 mark here on the take profit. These are signs that are telling you, according to the metrics, it does not look like DOT has enough strength to end up holding this $6. So wrapping out this video, is a $3.50 prediction for DOT unreasonable? No, it absolutely is not unreasonable. Now here's the real question, is that prediction likely? It is a little early, and there are signs that DOT could have some bullish strength to it, but as it stands right now, I do think the bearish indicators are proving to be strong, and again, I think that a lot of this is going to follow what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin finds a way to rally and to come back up and not set a new low, potentially DOT might be out of the woods and can head back to new all-time highs before hitting 350. If Bitcoin falls, though, however, which I do think is likely, I would not be surprised to see DOT follow as well, but I want to know what you think with the comments down below. Well, that's all I got for you in this video, but make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this, and let me know what project you want some more TA done here in the next couple of weeks. Peace.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at this guy.
He watched the entire video.
What a cool guy.
I think the next thing that he wants to do is hit the like button and then probably even subscribe to the channel.
And perhaps even comment down below what he thought.
That would be pretty cool.
Wow, what a cool guy.